Hello and welcome to the Tennessee Virtual College Fair for Transfer Students. Thank you for joining us. We are happy tonight to share a few more schools with you, but before we begin, we have a few housekeeping announcements. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. And with the Q&A button, when you interact, you can direct your question to a specific school, or you can leave a question that's more general in nature for all of our representatives to answer. This is just one of many different sessions that has been happening, so we hope that you'll join us for other Tennessee Virtual College Fair programs. And this presentation is being recorded. It will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. All other presentations as part of this program will be posted there as well for you to watch later. I'd now like to turn it over to our presenters. Tonight, this evening, we will first be hearing from the University of Alabama at Birmingham.
Thank you, Jennifer. Let me get this open. All right, so good evening. My name is Nicole Evans, and I serve as the Associate Director of Transfer Recruitment at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, or you will hear me refer to it as UAB for short. Thank you so much for taking the time to explore universities in the transfer process. We're very appreciative of you joining us, and we hope that you'll learn more about the transfer process, scholarships, transfer credits, and things like that. So I'm going to jump in and talk a little bit about UAB. So as an overview, we are located in Birmingham, Alabama, which is basically smack dab in the middle of the state of Alabama. We are in downtown Birmingham, so we are an urban campus. We have a little over 22,000 students, and we represent over 100 countries, our student body does. So we're very proud of our diverse students. The fall 2019 transfer class represented 28 different states. So we get students from all over the country, and we have over 250 degree programs and student organizations available. And that may sound like a lot, and it is, but I'm going to help you narrow that down if you're not quite sure what you want to study. So this website here, uab.edu/degrees, is a wonderful resource for you to search through the programs that we have available at UAB at the undergraduate and graduate level. So you can search by major or a career path or a keyword, and that will pull up possible opportunities of what to study at UAB and what that degree program looks like. It also may spotlight a recent graduate or provide income information from graduates so you can see how much you might make in that field. So this is a wonderful tool to look and compare different majors that you're interested in, and then narrow that down to the one you'd like to choose when you apply to transfer. And I did want to mention, we do have 3 majors that fall under the Academic Common Market for the state of Tennessee. This is an application process through Academic Common Market. They have specific requirements, but if you live in Tennessee and you transfer to UAB, you could be eligible for in-state tuition if you are majoring in biology with a concentration in marine biology, or chemistry with a concentration in forensic chemistry, or genetics and genomics sciences. So those are our 3 programs that fall under ACM. If you have any questions, please let me know. And then the application process. Briefly, this is probably very similar to a lot of other institutions, but we want to make sure you know how to do this at UAB. Our website is uab.edu/choose UAB. There you can apply for admission as an undergraduate transfer student. We're looking at a minimum of a 2.0 with 24 or more hours. And if you have less than 24 hours, we can talk through that process. If you would like to check your credits before you apply, you can visit uab.edu/transfer credits and see the equivalencies for the courses that you're taking currently at your institution. Scholarships start at a 3.25 GPA with 45 or more transferable hours. If you are a member of Phi Theta Kappa, that is our largest award at 6,500. Please note that we must see your official membership either on your official transcript or an official letter from your chapter advisor. We have 4 of these automatic awards. You can receive one of these 4, and the scholarship deadlines are on the screen. For the spring semester, we extended it to December 1st this year. And then if you're looking at summer or fall of 21, you are looking at a March 1 deadline. And then we want you to visit us, whether that's virtually or in person. We have multiple offerings online at uab.edu/visit. We have virtual campus tours and in-person campus tours at a limited capacity. We're doing virtual events. We have Transfer Tuesdays with virtual transfer information sessions. There's a lot to choose from. So definitely check us out at uab.edu/visit. And then this is my contact information. This is my work cell phone number. You are welcome to text this number if you'd like, or you may call, and then my email is listed as well. And then we'd also like you to connect with UAB. These are our social media accounts. We are very active on Instagram at Choose UAB. We do stories and highlights and swipe ups and maybe a student takeover or a live Instagram tour. So we're doing that actually tomorrow or on Saturday, where our trailblazers, our student tour guides, are going to get on our Instagram live and tour around campus. So we just do different fun things on that account, and we encourage you to follow us on any of our social media pages. And I'm going to turn it back over to Jennifer so that she can introduce our next presenter.
Great. Thank you so much, Nicole, for sharing more about UAB. All right. Unfortunately, Faulkner University is not joining us tonight, so we will next be hearing from the University of North Carolina at Pembroke.
Thank you, Jennifer. Good evening, and thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Nancy Reading, and I'm the Associate Director of Admissions here at the University of North Carolina, Pembroke. And I hope to share with you why it's a great reason to choose to be a Brave. So what makes us UNC Pembroke? We were founded in 1887. We're the only public university in the United States founded by American Indians for American Indians. So our heritage and culture is very important to us on campus. That being said, we have a student enrollment of about 8,200, with 6,400 being undergraduate students, and we are considered a minority serving institution. So over 60% of our students come from various minority groups. So you'll definitely find a lot of diversity here at UNC Pembroke and definitely be able to find a home. We offer 41 undergraduate programs and 18 graduate programs with a student faculty ratio of 18:1. Our average class size is 20. So if you're at a community college currently, you definitely won't need to worry about being lost in the crowd when you transfer to UNC Pembroke. We're part of the NCAA Division II. We're currently part of the Peach Belt Conference, but we will be transitioning to the Conference Carolinas in the fall. And then we also have 100+ clubs and organizations. So there's definitely something for you to get involved with at UNC Pembroke. Whether it's our Greek life community with over 20 Greek lettered organizations, our intramural sports, or any of our service or religious organizations, there's definitely something for everyone. We also offer extensive study abroad opportunities through our Office of Global Engagement. So if you'd like to enhance your education by visiting another country or even another state, there's definitely opportunities for that here at UNC Pembroke. So the other thing that we really pride ourselves on at UNC Pembroke is offering a quality education at an affordable price. So as a member of the North Carolina Promise, we offer in-state tuition of $1,000 per year and out-of-state tuition at $5,000. Once you add on fees, room and a meal plan, and health insurance for an out-of-state student, you're looking at an average cost of about $19,500. The health insurance fee can be removed if you currently have health insurance, which can reduce your tuition and put you at a cost of about $17,000. So that's a really affordable price for an out-of-state institution. If you're in-state, you're looking at about $13,000. So we really think that you can get a great education here at a value price. And then we offer extensive scholarship opportunities. And so in order to receive a scholarship at UNC Pembroke, you need to apply online at our Brave Assist portal. So there's definitely opportunities for transfer students to receive a variety of scholarships that are based on major and interest and extracurricular activities. So definitely complete that application. It's one application that puts you in the running for every scholarship we offer. Now, if you're not ready to pack up and move to Pembroke, North Carolina, we offer a lot of online programs that are usually very popular with our transfer students. Criminal justice, sociology, business administration, and then our Bachelor's of Interdisciplinary Studies. The BIS program is a great option if you're a student that's completed an Associates of Applied Science, because your credits will transition into that program. So it'll allow you to achieve your goal of a bachelor's degree without losing a lot of credits. Our business administration program is also one of our most popular, offering concentrations in economics, finance, management, and marketing. Great thing about our BSBA is that we are AACSB accredited, and we also have an opportunity for you to earn your BSBA and your MBA. So you can take 12 credit hours of MBA courses during your senior year at the undergraduate tuition rate, and then you'll be able to graduate with your MBA with 1 additional year of study. Our online programs are billed at a different tuition rate. For an out-of-state student, tuition and fees to be a fully online student will average you about $2,300 a semester. So it's still very affordable to be online. So if you're interested in applying to UNC Pembroke, which I hope you are, please complete our application online at www.uncp.edu/apply. If you complete it before the end of business on October 30th, your application fee is waived, so that's already a savings of $55. And then make sure that you have all transcripts sent to us. If you're under the age of 21 and have not earned 24 college credits, then we will need your high school transcript. If you're over 21, then we don't have a minimum credit hours requirement, but we do ask that you have a cumulative GPA of a 2.0. So please send us all prior college transcripts. If you have questions about UNC Pembroke, I would love to talk with you. And so please email me at nancy.reading@uncp.edu or visit us on our website at www.uncp.edu. Thank you, and I hope you'll choose to be a Brave.
Great. Thank you so much, Nancy, for sharing more about UNC Pembroke. All right. Well, this is just a last chance reminder for any attendees that want to put a Q&A in that Q&A box for our representatives, but I would love to have Nicole come back and join us. So, because I have a question for you both. So could each of you share a special tradition or event experience that a student coming to join your community could look forward to participating in? It would give them a sense of your campus and school community, student community vibe. So Nicole, we'll start with you.
Sure. So UAB is a fairly young institution. We're just a little over 50 years old. We celebrated our 50th last year. So we have some traditions in place that are really cool, but our students right now are also building some of those traditions. But one of the longest lasting traditions is during the week of homecoming. We have various things that happen each day, but probably the one that is most known and we're most famous for when it comes to our students is the Gurney Derby. So it is a race of teams with students. They have protective gear on, helmets, knee pads, elbow pads, and they race across a certain area of downtown with a gurney, which is a hospital bed on wheels. And they have to race to a certain point and race back. And they do different heats and then crown a winner and give them this really cool trophy. So that's one of our longest lasting traditions. It's just a lot of fun. It doesn't matter what you're majoring in. You don't have to be in healthcare. We see students from all across campus at the undergraduate and graduate level participate in this. And it's just a lot of fun seeing everyone running down the street like crazy people. There are some falls, which you hate to laugh at, but they have to laugh at themselves because it's just so crazy. But that's one of our really cool traditions that's just a lot of fun and a lot of school spirit the week of homecoming.
I would say at UNC Pembroke, probably one of the things that we really just love around here is our Lumbee homecoming events. The Lumbee Indians is our local tribe here at UNC Pembroke. And so they have a huge festival that takes place on our campus, and our students get to enjoy seeing their culture. There's the Miss Lumbee pageant. All the food is out there, different arts and crafts, and people come from all over North Carolina to visit it as well. So it just really gives you the opportunity to be exposed to that American Indian culture and just get to celebrate and see some of their traditional dances and music and all of that. So it's just a great way to incorporate that culture into campus.
Oh, that is awesome. I will definitely be researching and looking into both of these experiences to learn more. And I hope those who are watching this will do the same, are interested in learning more. All right, so before we wrap it up, would each of you like to share a fun or unique fact that never quite makes your admissions presentation, but is something really cool to know about your school? I'll give you a minute to think. And Nicole, whenever you're ready, go right ahead.
Sure, yeah, I'll go. So I mentioned it already, but UAB is only 51 years old. And when you think about colleges across the country, some of these have been around for so long. And whenever we have students sometimes on campus, occasionally we may ask, does anyone know how old UAB is? And some people who are not familiar with the university are very surprised that we're so young, because we do have some rich traditions and a wonderful campus and a lot of major offerings that you would think that we're older. So if you're not familiar with the ages of colleges, 50 is very, very young. And so if there's an award you can win for the #1 young U.S. university by Times Higher Ed, and we won #1 in 2018 and 2019, the last 2 years we were eligible by age. So it's just kind of a cool thing that makes us a little bit different than the other institutions in our state. We're a lot younger, but there's a lot of opportunity with that to make an impact on campus and leave your mark for students to come 100, 200, 300 years from now. So that's probably one thing that I would mention specifically about UAB.
So this is probably definitely something that does not make it in our admissions presentation, but there is a superstition on campus. If you can see the clock tower in my background, where if you are a student and you walk under the clock tower during your senior year, you're going to have to spend an extra year getting your degree. So they call it the clock tower curse. And so everyone avoids walking under the clock tower until after they've graduated, and then they'll all, as a tradition, walk under that clock tower.
So fun. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for sharing. I hope that for everyone watching, you have enjoyed getting a little extra sneak peek and insight into each of these institutions. As we're coming to the end of our time together, I would like to first thank our presenters for sharing not just the figures and the facts about each of your schools, but just the passion and the experiences. Choosing a school as a transfer student is such an important decision, and we hope that our attendees and those who've watched this later are going to be inspired to check out each of these schools and learn more after this presentation. Thank you all for joining us. When you close the window, there'll be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this is just one of many sessions that were hosted, so we hope that you've joined us for other Tennessee Virtual College Fair programming. And in about a week's time, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings at the same website where you registered. Thank you again, everyone, for your time today, and have a wonderful night. Good night. Best wishes.